Okay, and now we're going to take the king to trial in a brand new episode of Aviary Attorney.
Caca! I don't know why I've started doing that, but it's just sticking.
Oh, alright, just go through this again. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yay!
Yeah,
Right.
awesome.
Palais Royal!
To the Palais Royal. Falcon and Sparrowson rush across the city. Scores of angry eyes watch the pair's every movement. Cocorico was right. The spirit of revolution is in the air.
Empty chair.
Outside the Palais Royal, a crowd has started to form. The royal guards watch in nervous anticipation.
3,600 and...
Save it. We're number one.
You again? Shouldn't you be in jail? There's no time for that nonsense.
Your Majesty, we need you to come with us.
Why?
I hear there is a sale of fish at Les Hordes.
Trying to tempt the king with sales? That's a bold tactic. Thank you, monsieur, but they've had all the fish I could eat this week. Some nice kingfisher generously gifted me an enormous catfish. Needless to say, I'm stuffed.
I suppose we'll try something else. There's a trial.
Why didn't you say so? I love trials. Oh, am I needed to give a testimony? Please say it, sir.
As a matter of fact, Your Majesty, yes. I think you will need to give a testimony.
Oh, goody, goody, goody. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. That was easy.
Doodly-doo.
Although, how will he feel when he's in the chair? Did anyone spot us?
I don't think so. It's still early. The crowds are only just starting to form. With any luck, we can get this trial over with before anyone realises what's going on.
You.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You treasonous scumbags. You actually captured the king. Captured? Clearly a joke, Your Majesty. Ah, very subtle, I like it. So it's true. You do intend to hold a trial. Your actions are utterly despicable. You're all on the same level as the filthy rebel dissenters.
Do you intend to stop us, Inspector?
On any other day I would. You're rotten lawbreakers through and through. I want nothing more than to see you tried and punished for your traitorous stances. But I owe a debt to you, Falcon, and to Monsieur Cocorico.
So you'll let us pass.
I have ordered for a dozen National Guards to set up a perimeter around the entrance of the Palais de Justice. The rebels will inevitably catch word that the king is here. They will try to storm the building. When they do, we will be ready to hold them off.
That's amazing. Thank you, Inspector.
Go on, before I change my mind.
Oh, Valerti.
Crazy northern bastard.
Alright, settle down, everyone, settle down.
Should I be standing here? Am I in the right place?
Where you are is perfect, Your Majesty. Now, is everyone here? J.J. Falcon, present. The defence is ready, Your Honour. Severin Cocorico, present. The prosecution is ready, Your Honour.
Oh, that'll be good. I would do some trial.
Are the jury all here?
All present and accounted for, Your Honour.
Everything seems to be in order. The court is now in session for the trial of King Louis Philippe.
Ooh, that's me. Wait, what?
Calm down, Your Majesty. We're simply prosecuting you for a short list of 32 crimes against the French people.
What is this madness? Did you set me up for this?
Well, yes and no. We're your defence, Your Majesty.
I'm so confused.
The process is simple. I state a charge that is being levelled at you and present my evidence for the charge. You and your defence will then have the opportunity to present their own counter-evidence.
I'm even more confused.
Just let us do the talking, Your Majesty. We're doing this for your own good.
We wouldn't want you to end up like old Louis XVI now, would we?
Let us proceed. Prosecution, present the first charge. King Louis Philippe, you are being charged with neglecting the lower classes of the nation. Your continued support of Cuisant's outdated policies have resulted in an ever-growing wage gap. Poverty is rampant. Animals are forced to turn to begging, thievery, and burglary just to survive. How do you justify this vile attitude?
Goodness! You're going straight for the jugular, aren't you? I'm a good person. I don't hate poor people. I feel mild contempt for them, certainly, but don't we all?
Please allow me to do the talking, Your Majesty. Severin, the king is far kinder to poor people than the general populace has been led to believe. Some would even describe him as a generous philanthropist. Who? Who would describe him as a generous philanthropist? So some would. You're going to have to do better than that. Show me an example. Just one example of the king being generous to a poor person.
Financial advice to the poor and needy? Yeah, I'd say... Oh no, that was when...
Yeah, I think that one.
Yeah.
I would like to present this story. It is the account of a person who was a sick and starving beggar. One day this beggar was approached by the king. Did the king offer the beggar money? No. He offered for something far better. He offered the beggar financial advice.
It's true, I did do that.
Where is that beggar now? He runs a successful business that can pull 40 francs from a single client transaction. Amazing. And the ex-beggar attributes the king for his radical transformation? Well, he didn't say so directly, but it was implied. Interesting. Would you mind telling us the name of this person? Let's put him in the ship.
Let's do it.
He's a man named Renard Vulpe. Oh, Renard Vulpe, the trickster and con artist who runs that deplorable private investigation service. You're familiar with him? Of course. That fox has been meddling in trials and disturbing investigations for years.
Yeah.
If this is the caliber of person that produced by the king's financial advice, then we should all be deeply concerned.
Shit. Oh dear!
Oh no.
Ooh.
Outside the Palais Royal, protesters charge at the building's gates, effortlessly overcoming the royal guards. Looters take the opportunity to overrun and ransack the building.
Where on earth is that accursed king? Piero!
No sign of him, ma'am. Rumour is that he's gone and fled the building, same as Guizot.
The Prime Minister and the King both fled before we even started our assault. How is it even possible? Oh shit. Oh dear! A royal guard, nice find, Fontaine. Speak, duck. Tell us where the king is. Ha! You're thinking a common turncoat. I would have you know that I am the mighty Officer Beck. I would sooner die than betray my country. Okay. Palace of Justice. A couple of lawyers came and took him to the Palace of Justice. That was easy. Piero, Fontaine, gather the crowd. We're marching on the Palais de Justice.
Ooh.
Shit.
What are we up to? Charge 12. Please continue, prosecutor. Very well. King Louis Philippe, you stand accused of crushing small businesses in favour of supporting wealthier industry giants. Such a nepotic attitude only serves to discourage people from forming their own enterprises. I disagree. As a self-made businessman, the king has constantly shown his support for all businesses, big and small. Another ludicrous assertion from the defence. Prove me wrong, JJ. When has the king ever shown support for a grassroots business?
Yeah.
This shows a rising businessman, sort of. It sounds like you're reaching. I suppose I am. I must concede I haven't come across any evidence that the king supports the small industries of France.
That's not like what a buffoon.
Oh no.
Shit. You guys can't be serious.
Outside the doors of the Tribunal de Grande, Inspector Valetti watches the ever-growing crowd of protesters. The National Guard poise their bayonets, keeping the angry mob at bay.
Disgusting rabble, the lot of them. Oh, it looks like the guards are letting someone through. An emissary of the rebels, or perhaps one who considers themselves a leader. Hey, are you the officer in charge of this barricade? I am. I came to talk to you directly. I feel we can settle this maturely. No violence, no casualties. Wouldn't that be marvellous? We only have one demand. That is that you stand aside and let me escort the king out of the building. Grant me that, and I will order the crowd to disperse. I don't know if this is your first revolution, mademoiselle, but it certainly isn't mine. If your protesters want the king, then they will have to get past the line of National Guards, and I don't think your people have the skill, equipment, or raw numbers to accomplish such a feat.
Oh, damn.
Yeah! I love those two characters. Mainly because they are voiced by me.
I believe we are up to the last charge, are we not? Correct. Charge 32. King Louis Philippe, you are accused of being an imbecile. You are mentally unfit to run this country.
No need to get personal.
It isn't a crime to be an idiot, Severin.
Thankfully. If it were, we would all be doing a hard time right now.
Illegal? No, but it does raise the question of why we are giving an idiot so much power. Let's not follow the example of Great Britain, who let the Mad King George III rule for decades past his prime. King Louis Philippe is neither mad nor stupid. He is an intelligent and competent individual.
I'll have you know that I'm only competent on prune days.
Your Majesty, please. You've chosen an impossible battle, JJ. The King's idiocy is widely accepted. I urge you to prove me wrong. Show me one shred of evidence that the King is not a blithering idiot. I would like to present this account given by a local librarian. He asserts that the King is something of an avid reader. Picture books don't count, JJ. Oh, I had no idea that an expansive history of the Macedonian Empire was a picture book. The King has been known to check out as many as a dozen thick books in a single day, covering a whole range of subjects. Face the facts, Severin. The King is an educated man. Perhaps the test is in order. That won't be necessary. What was the name of that book you mentioned? An expansive history of the Macedonian Empire? Tell me, Your Majesty, where is Macedonia?
Where?
Yes, I'll even make it easy. Just tell us the name of the continent. What continent is Macedonia in?
Oh, shit.
You can do this, Your Majesty.
It's a 1 in 7 shot. Can you really do it? I want to say Africa, but I've got it. London!
Oh, mon Dieu. Well, I think we're done here, Your Honour. As I have demonstrated in excruciating detail, the King is incompetent, lazy, stupid, and occasionally malicious. He isn't fit to run a bakery, let alone a nation.
Very well, prosecutor. Does the defence have anything to add?
Yeah, let's add something. Yes, Your Honour. I've got nothing. I've defended this man to the best of my abilities, and I have nothing more to say.
Very good. Now I shall converse with the jury. We shall determine precisely which crimes the King is guilty of and decide on an appropriate punishment.
Should we just kill him and be done with it? Punishment? A lawyer man, you have to do something. I'm scared.
Calm down, Your Majesty. The whole purpose of this trial was to see that your punishment is fair and fitting. You're not going to end up with your head on a spike. At least, I don't think you will.
That mademoiselle is returning. How naive. My negotiations are over, mademoiselle. Once again, I ask that you let me pass. Let me extract the King without issue, and then we shall be on our way. I warn you, the protesters are getting rowdy. Any moment now, they might charge on their own accord. Your commitment to pacifism is admirable, but you are brimming with naivety. I was going to say nativity. Hey! Naivety, mademoiselle. Be on your way. Please don't call her mademoiselle, she might shoot you.
Oh.
Someone else enters the
I
field.
warned you that your methods were too passive, madame.
Wolf, that foul voice. Show yourself, Wolf. You're the friar who gave me the tip-off about the croque monsieur.
Was my information no good, Inspector? Did I not say how and when you could reach the croque monsieur?
You omitted a few details. Your words almost killed a few acquaintances of mine. Well, Inspector, it seems that you and I agree on something. This wolf has a forked tongue.
There's no need to direct your hatred at me, madam. I came here to give you a gift, a peace offering.
You have nothing to offer.
I most certainly do. Did you know that the tunnels of the sleeping city wind straight under the Palais de Justice? It's true. If one were to put enough gunpowder in the right spot, one could even take an entire side of the building down.
Shit. What are you prattling on about?
How much gunpowder do you think it would take, madame? 50 kilograms? 100? Maybe 200 kilograms just to be safe.
Friar, tell me you didn't.
The fuse is lit. In 20 seconds, the pillars of the Palais de Justice will fall like the Temple of Dagon. Running will do you no good, you brother-killing pute.
You're bluffing. There will be no explosion.
You would like that to be the case, wouldn't you, Inspector? But unfortunately for you, the Viridian Killer emerges one last time.
You!
No. I must congratulate you, JJ. No, Falcon. You argued excellently. I'm as unsure of the penguin's fate as you are, but one thing is for certain. You could not have done your job any better.
You could have.
Thank you, Cocorico. After a small amount of deliberation, we have come to a decision. We find the defendant, King Louis Philippe, to be...
Boom.
Mon Dieu, what was that?
An explosion. It sounded like it came from right outside.
Oh.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but, in a manner of speaking, how to put this?
For pity's sake, spit it out, monsieur.
Rebels! It's the rebels! There's a big explosion at the entrance and rebels are pouring into the building as we speak!
You heard the rabbit. Everybody clear out. Your Honour, quickly, what was the verdict? Really? In a time like this? There is no better time. Exile! Now get out of here. Court is adjourned.
Cool.
A valiant effort, Falcon, but we're both out of time and options. If the rebels want the king so badly, they can take him.
You can't say that! The rooster's got a point, Falcon. Let's just turn the king over and let him receive his dues. We've done all we can.
No, you two give up far too easily. Sparrows and Cocorico, we're escorting the king to R&M Associates.
Renard's place? What can he do?
If anyone has the power to make the king disappear, it would be that conniving fox.
Yeah. That might just work. Come along, Your Majesty. Oh dear.
Come on, Cocorico, no time to dawdle. I'm saying, for there to be any chance of your ridiculous plan succeeding, someone must stay behind to delay the rebels. Cocorico, go, I've got this.
Oh.
Good luck.
That damned wolf nearly killed the lot of us. You're the one harbouring the king.
It's a pleasure to see you two again, madame.
Don't get snarky. Where is he?
You're too late. The king has long left the building. For all I know, he could be halfway to Guadalupe by now.
So he's already gone. Damn. There goes my opportunity to enact justice.
Enact justice? You should have seen the trial, madame. Everything was official, professional, and logical. It was the most brilliant display of justice that I've ever seen.
But the king?
Is in the process of receiving a fitting punishment.
Cocorico, did my father receive a fitting punishment when you were the prosecutor at his trial 10 years ago?
No, madam. But every day since then, I've strived towards justice, and I shall continue to do so for the rest of my days.
See that you do.
Oh,
Yes, Beaumont!
So cool! Do hurry up, Your Majesty.
This is taking forever.
You're
What?
not going any further. Oh!
Shit. Is that Friar?
I'm not going to let you take another step towards the king.
I didn't come here for the king. I came to kill you, JJ Falcon.
Well, balls.
Very well. Sparrowson, take the king and hurry to Renard's. I'll handle this monster.
Are you sure you'll be okay?
I can handle one crippled wolf.
Okay, come on, Your Majesty.
That explosion at the courthouse, that wasn't just the rebels, was it?
Heh, of course not. That was to take out the murderous Pewt who had killed my brother.
Madame Beaumont.
She was the madame who pulled the trigger, but it was your words that sentenced him.
And I would do it again. You and your brother are heinous individuals.
Call it what you like. It doesn't matter anymore. Your blood must pay for his. An eye for an eye, that's the way of the judges of old.
You don't appear armed.
I don't need a gun or sword to kill you. There are 100 kilograms of gunpowder beneath our very feet. One more step, and this entire area will go.
Shit. Vile scum.
Inspector, just in time. You look a little singed.
Did you hear that explosion, Monsieur Volpe?
I did. It seems the rumours are true, Mousy. The revolution is in full swing.
Go on.
Oh.
Go on, get in there.
Visitors, Monsieur Volpe, visitors.
Put the Darjeeling on.
I wonder who... Oh my. King Louis Philippe. Good afternoon, Your Majesty.
Are you Monsieur Volpe?
I am. And this is my companion, Mousy.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Majesty.
I must admit, I rarely have a gentleman of your calibre in this office. Please, have a seat, Mousy. Fetch His Majesty some tea.
Right away.
I hear you can make people disappear.
Ah yes, a new identity, a new face. Indeed, I can make that happen. Of course, there is a price.
How much?
Normally such a service would cost 100 francs, but for you, Your Majesty, 10,000.
10,000 francs. I don't carry that a lot of money on my person.
Oh, I'm sure we can find a way. That crown in your head and egg in your hand will surely be enough to pay for this exquisite service.
You're a crook, Monsieur Volpe.
Now, let's not call each other names. We are both grown men. Now, let's see. You'll need a disguise. Oh, here we go. Go put this on.
How do I look?
Mousy, could you come in here for a moment, please?
What is it, Monsieur Volpe? Oh, who is this cockatoo? Where did King Louis Philippe go?
Hey.
You see, Your Majesty?
Is that convincing?
Of course. But we'll have to give you a new name and identity to match your new
And
look.
a new voice. There, I'll show
We
you.
need a name that is original yet ordinary, subtle yet exquisite.
John Smith?
Brilliant, Mousy. Monsieur, your name is now John Smith. You are an upstanding English gentleman.
Je m'appelle John Smith.
That's no good. We'll have to work on your English accent. Repeat after me. My name is John Smith.
My name is John Smith.
Wow, did you grow up in London, Your Majesty? Your accent is impeccable.
Really?
Tell him, Mousy.
I didn't understand any of it, so it must have been perfect English.
Disguise, name, accent. I think we're all set. Are you ready, Mr. Smith?
I don't think so.
Of course you're ready. Flee, Monsieur, flee. Take a horse to Calais, and from there hire a boat to take you to the shores of England.
Do you think you'll make it to England, Monsieur Volpe?
With that disguise, Mousy, I think our client will be lucky to make it down the street. Come on, let's return this egg to Sultan.
Yay!
Oh. A new day.
The end of the day is another day dawning. Cool.
What do you want to do? You want to continue or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hang on, because there's another one. I don't know, there's another
Alright, guys. Tabitha just needs to get a bus back home.
one.
So we're just sorting out bus times because we really want to finish it in this episode. But don't want her to be stranded.
Oh, shit.
Dun, 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 dun.
There's a 6. Ah.
6. Oh. Oh, there's loads.
Yeah, it's
There's
fine.
loads of times. That's alright.
We're all good.
Cool, we're all good. To the finale.
Come on, bird brain, time's a wasting. Well, look who finally decided to get up.
Give me a break. My legs are killing from running all over Paris. Besides, we just had a case of the century. I think we're allowed one day to relax. Let's play some Jacques Noir.
Look at this stack of mail we have to reply to.
Mail.
Inspector Valerti has asked us to sign off on some paperwork regarding the death of Claire Ramus. Hocarigo wants us to arrange a lunch meeting to discuss potential future collaborative projects. And Madame Beaumont has asked us to help establish a constitution for the Second Republic, if you can believe that. Plus, we have like a dozen requests for legal work from other citizens of Paris. I guess word has gotten around about our involvement with the King's trial, huh?
Mon Dieu. So much to do. But all I want is to take a holiday.
Hey Falcon, do you think we're about to see some changes?
Changes?
The old king is gone, the Prime Minister's resigned, the Second Republic is kicking off. I'm just saying, do you think this could be the start of a new era of peace for Paris?
I think it just might be, Sparrowson. Don't get me wrong. I'm certain that this isn't the last revolt Paris will ever see. Not by a long shot. But maybe, for now, we can have a brief moment of harmony.
A moment of harmony. That sounds nice.
But enough talk about politics, Sparrowson. Let's go pick up some breakfast.
Yay! Sounds good. I feel like pain au chocolat.
Oh! We did it!
My god. There's the
Oh,
lion
that was
we murdered.
amazing.
But the porcupine we didn't murder.
Yeah. Wow. That was really awesome. That was a really fun game.
It was.
Perhaps maybe we'll revisit and do the
Different.
other chapters and the other endings. I think they're planning to put some extra chapters in,
Cool.
so we'll revisit that when we can.
Nice.
All right.
Awesome sauce.
Awesome. Do 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 do.
Yay.
Oh.
Fin.
Fin. Oh. Oh. Cool. Try tackling the trial in the catacombs differently.
Yay.
Yay! Awesome. All right. Well, we'll see you guys on the next game. In the next game.
Yes. Thank you very much for watching.
Ben waves at a screen with no webcam.
Oh well.